Hello there, folks of all Anglo-Saxon, Norse, I think it's Norse, and Germanic Lael de Diadasata. Folks of Finds of Fensida, Fingersarf, and Halfsmen, brothers and sisters, Halfsmen. Tonight, turn that down a bit. Tonight, I thought I'd come on because I haven't been on for a bit through this blessed festive time. So just wanted to come on and say hello. I hope you're all having a lovely Æftrea Gēola as we head into the new wheel, as we head into Æftrea Gēola, time of the wild hunts. So what is the upcoming time of Æftrea Gēola, the second moon of Gēola? It's a two-part, just like Litha. So what is Gēola? What is Æftrea Gēola? So as we discovered in the Kimblot and parts of the half-blot, it is the time, well, Æftrea Gēola was the time of the mother goddesses of Sunna and Mona and Baldai. Baldai, the favourite son of Frigg and Woden, the time of the slow return of the light at midwinter, the start of the light half of the wheel. Germanic and Anglo and Saxon and probably Danish, Northern Germanic as well. We don't do spring and autumn like the Celts do, we just have winter and summer. So, we head into the light half, but we're still in winter, if that makes sense. So, as you can see on my wheel behind me, we have the four lines. So, from the top, that side is the light half, that side is the dark half. But, what is it? How do I explain this? So, you got the light half, but then the warmer weather starts coming in at that line there. So, that halfway line down the wheel, and then it's, well, in a normal world, I guess you could say, with a fingering on at that line there, it would start getting colder as we head in towards midwinter. So we are entering the lighter half of the year, but it's still, well, it's meant to be cold, but to be fair, this hasn't been a cold winter at all. We have like 1 or 2 weeks where it was absolutely freezing, but without going political. It's been a very interesting winter. It's been a good one. I've had more time off work. My new job is fantastic. I'm loving my new job, and the team and the management, they're just ace, they're brilliant. Times are lighter at the moment. I have got this buried wisdom tooth in my gum. It's causing the odd throb at the tuft, but it's nothing major at the moment. I'm keeping an eye on that. Anyway, back on track. Æftrea Gēola. So many of you that celebrate a modern Yule, or the Danish more aspect of Yule, some of you may believe the time of the wild hunts. In the next Kimblot, which I am announcing now, I'm looking to do, I think I've got 2 people joining me for Kimblot outside the house, 2 friends, so I'm looking, oh excuse me, I'm not going to announce when the half blot is, because if you guys want to know that, then you've got to go on to Finds of Fensida. Then that will be announced. I'm not going to announce that until the blotter Chris has announced that, but the next Kimblot, well, we can announce, well, I need to discuss with my friend Reese and my friend Gareth, and it will be any time. It will either be Monday 2nd, Tuesday 3rd, or most likely Thursday 5th. I can do the Wednesday and Friday 4th and 6th, but I will have to do that in the day. Well, no, it'd be better to do it on the day off, because then I ain't got to worry about getting to work on time. So it'll be Monday 2nd, Tuesday 3rd, or Thursday 5th, and I will discuss with my friend Gary from Reese that wish to participate, to see their flexibility, what's going on in their life, to see what day would suit them. So part of my reading in Æftrea Gēola, well, it's actually about, I'll tell you what it's about, I'll do that bit now. We in Anglo-Saxon heathenism, well, depending on your beliefs as well, believe Æftrea Gēola, meaning after Yule, to actually be the time of the wild hunt of Woden. And in this block, we read and honour him for the wild hunts, the elements it can bring. It said if you to see the wild hunt with the naked eye, they will take you to one of the other realms, so you will no longer exist in Midgard. Or if you do live to, well, remain here to tell the tale, then it's said, you know, not to be worried. It's said it can have an effect of punishment, because if Woden doesn't wish to be seen by the naked eye, it could cause, you know, you could, I read it could have an effect of plague or misfortune if Woden and the wild hunt don't wish to be seen by the naked human eye. However, you know, it's good to leave, you know, stuff for Woden. This is where the tradition of wassailing, I believe myself, by my own thought of view, comes from. What do we do in wassailing? We leave offerings of toast on our blessed Irminsul on our tree, and it's an offering, and we you know, we toast wassail the tree. My belief, this is for the wild hunts. This is just my personal belief. This is not what we do in the Klingeshafen. This is my personal view of it. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. You toast the tree, you're leaving, you know, an offering for the wild hare, for the you're leaving off for they would have had a lot of bread, medieval times, the wild hunt, the wild hare, Woden, the Fusimus hern, you know. So and an offering. I do believe that toasting in our forebears would have been done with ale or mead. I think cider was later adopted by the Britons, because they have their views of it as well. I think I was reading something that the Celts actually have a form of the wild hunt as well, but I might be wrong in that. Or they've got views of a winter hunt or something. We have our beliefs in it, and it is Woden, and to us it happens in January. We know Woden is present in Midgard at this time. Signs of strong winds, thunderstorms, and rainstorms are said to be signs of this. I can absolutely 100% confirm that I've known many winters in January where we have been battered by gale winds. So to me, this is absolutely no surprise that I've found this information, that the wild hunt, I now believe even stronger that the wild hunt takes place in January in Æftrea Gēola, because it just makes perfect. So when you say windstorm, many a night I've lay in my bed in January of a cold night and I've heard rumbling outside my window and it's a windstorm. They even go through to early February, mid-February. So it makes perfect sense of the wild hunt being at this time. It'll all be in the reading for the Kinblock, as well as much more. So there'll be joint block. Kinblock will be held in the hall this time. I won't be having the fire like I did at Æftrea Gēola. The reason for this is because I'm going to admit I did have a job getting it lit. So we'll do candle in the hall. We're going to do candle in the hall, and we'll set it up nice, and we'll have the whale on the whale foot in the table in the hall, and that'll be that should be nice. And we will take the camera outside the hall to the Irminsul apple tree. A lot of modern people actually use apple trees as their Irminsul for these offerings. It can be a tree of your understanding of your worship. I personally believe myself, ours has always been our apple tree in the garden throughout the last wheel and through a few others before it. So we will be toasting that tree anyway. My friend Gareth and possibly my friend Reese Davis are very interested in joining me for Frith in this Kim block, and I'm hoping they can. I'm going to try and increase my friendship gathering in Kim block a bit and get them down to Klingers half. Those who have been once or participated in multiple of my Kim blocks, you know, if voted in by the rest of the half, can become halfsmen. You know, but you have to, you know, you have to have an interest and be interested in our ways, bond with them, and also bond with the, you know, the members of the half. You don't just get this given by, you know, by attendance. You've got to want this, you know, you've got to have some interest in it, and you've got to hold a good frith and, you know, build a friendship with the halfsmen of the Klingers half and our elder blotter Chris and myself, Reece, Ian and Steph. So yeah, but anyone, you know, you're welcome, anyone's welcome to join me for Kim Block. Who, if I know you and you're trusted, you know, I do ask, you know, that you bring, you know, a drink for anything apart from water, what you can toast with, and a vessel to have it in. So, yeah, but I hope everybody's having a great Æftrea, meaning Æftrea Gēola, meaning before you, well, time or before you, and we head into the new wheel, into the modern celebration of New Year. Isn't that one gone quick? So yes, I thought I'd come on, and because I ain't done it in such a long time, I'm going to read you guys a chapter of the havermal. Bear with me, guys. Where did we get to? 101, 102. So it's been a while since I've done this. And I know you guys have probably missed this, so I'm going to give you guys a chapter of the havermal tonight. And I hope you guys like this. So as I always do, bray, fork, bellows, and then the same again with 102. And then we'll break it down into what it possibly means. Yet nearer morning I went once more. The house folk slept in the hall, but soon I found a barking dog tied fast to that fair maid's couch. For puts it as, but at the approach of morn, when again I came, the household all was sleeping. The good damsel's dog alone I found tied to the bed. Bellows puts it as, at morning, then when once more I came, and all were sleeping still, a dog I found in the fair one's place, bounds there upon her bed. So the way this sounds to me, the forebear that Woden speaks of, at morning then, when once more he came, and all were sleeping still, and all the only one was awake was a dog tied to the maid's sofa. An early piece of morning, when all was sleeping. Early mornings are lovely if you get up at the right time and the weather's good enough. And the time I used to get up, I forgot to do it this year, was on the modern solstice, on the modern, you know, on the modern pagan calendar at the 21st. We always go by the full moon. I usually get up early to watch Stoneheng's sunrise on the live stream. It's usually really nice, really peaceful. But I forgot to do it this year. But there's always Æftrea and Æftrea Gēola. But anyway, here we go. Chapter 102. Many a sweet maid, when one knows her mind, it's on the maiden part, isn't it, is fickle found towards men. I proved it well, when that prudent lass I sought to lead astray. Shrewd maid that sought me with every insult, and I won therewith no wife. 102 by Thorpe. Many a fair maiden, when rightfully known, towards men is fickle, that I experienced, when that discreet maiden I strove to seduce, contumely of every kind. That willy girl heaped upon me, nor of that damsel gained I aught. Bellows puts it as, many fair maids, if a man but tries them, false to a lover are found. That I did learn, when I longed to gain, with wiles, the maiden wise. Foul scorn was my mead. It's MWD, not as in the drink. From the crafty maid, and naught from the woman I won. So, it's obvious that things with the maiden that the person wording describing loves, it's all gone pear-shaped, and it's a lesson in life. And it doesn't always work out in relationships, but he's learned that in this particular situation, he's had to move on, and it's it's a lesson in life. It's a realistic life, and like I say, that's what I love about this book. It's not all promises, and it's not all promises and prophecies. It's they're lessons in life, and Rodin's saying, we're all going to go through these situations, and we do. At some time, probably in everybody's life, and that's why it's so realistic, the havermal. So yeah, I thought you guys might like a quote from that after so long, and the idea of what Æftrea Gēola, the next upcoming Kim block, and to be announced half block is about. Oh, and there is one more thing as well that I will be doing at Kim block as well, and we all do it at half block. Being the time present of Warding with the Wild Hunts, I will be making, and I'm still thinking about what I'm going to swear oath to the gods about. Every new wheel we make a boast, and it's got to be one that you can stick to. It's got to be challenging, but it's got to be something you can promise the gods that you can meet. And we call it a boast. I'm not going to lie, I have no idea what I'm going to boast on, because you've got to be so careful what you boast on. You swear on the blade during the blot, and that is going to be done at Kim blot, and it will always be done at half blot. So there will be a blade present at these blots. Blade I'm understanding at Kim blot, blunt blade at the half blot. So I've still got to think about what I'm going to boast on, but there will be a boast. Myself and Reese will be boasting. I won't, at this point, I won't expect Gareth and Reese to, if they can attend, to do a boast at the Kim block. But if I wish to, I'll explain it more to them when I next see them. It's more like a promise to the gods. If there's anything they want to oath on, I will see what they want to do when the Kim block comes. So yeah, but there we go, everybody. I just want to wish you all, I hope you're enjoying your Æftrea Gēola, having a great Æftrea Gēola. And I want to wish you all a happy modern new year. So that's coming up. A happy modern new year or wheel. Everybody. As in the Anglo-Saxon wheel, it starts debated Æftrea Gēola or Æftrea Gēola. We do go by the 12, 13 moon. We do go by all the moons. I know the more Celtic people only go, I think it's by, is it the 8? But we go by all of them. We do have a celebration for every moon, for every month, which is based on, you know, the moons. So there you go, everybody. You know, it wasn't just the Romans, the Anglo-Saxons, possibly the Proto-Germanic went by all the moons. So yeah, there you go, everybody. And there's the Anglo-Saxon festival wheel there. They all have block names, but they also have names for the months as well. So yeah, but I will be editing the readings for each moon throughout the new wheel, and some of them I might be able to, you know, reuse as well. So yeah, there we go. But thank you everybody for watches back, and wassail hail, drink ale, where we have the honour to be, the wisdom to know, and the knowledge to care, as our forebears did, so shall we. And happy Gēola, happy New Year. Thank you everybody. I'm your Mitch Nicholson. See you later. Bye bye for now.